Almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. On the opposing sideline, the Giants head coach. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers out front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And it's picked up by the Giants. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean.
Eagles and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. They'll work against the blitz. That's caught. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. It looks like the Giants got to that one. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
On second down, here's Barkley. Jukes away from one. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. That's caught by A.J. Brown. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that...
Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Pass play now. He dodged the tackle. Still moving. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Forced out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First and 10, looking to throw. He takes it himself. This one gets to the 22. Tyler Newman with the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And going play action. Vacates quickly left side. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pass play on 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Throwing from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. Finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
First down, a run with Barkley. Escapes a defender. Lost control of another one. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
That one intended for Mariki Monteval. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. A pick up a 4, that brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Eagles pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Got to manage 3 yards here, 3rd and goal. Gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Throwing from the gun here. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. Tackle made right around the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Austin.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Jukes away from one. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. Saquon Barkley. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. First down, play action. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards. They had to scramble to even get that football back. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Setting up to throw. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes out to the left. And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. Handoff headed right, Barkley. Well, it's free again! And it looks like the Giants got to that one! Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Yeah, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game. Austin.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Third and long for him here. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
I'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows...
Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Here go play action on first down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. The Giants using their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line. Second down. They're throwing it. He's got Brown on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down.
To throw. Pass it in close. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running left, this is Barkley. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They go to Barkley again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. The flag cost him 5, but he picks up 6. We've got 2nd and 9.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now it's his turn in overtime. He finds Brown right side. Shoves one away. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it. He escapes a defender. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Well, that one had plenty of signature moments and plays that all could have proved the decisive score of the game, but this contest survives all of that and an overtime period.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see